Well, speed is a very dangerous thing from the standpoint of that when the officer has to consider, well, what is the consequences and what's the danger to the rest of the motoring public, because you're putting them at risk, you're putting yourself at risk in order to chase this person. The other thing is we can't predict what the violator is going to do.
According to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, a crash at 100 miles per hour produces more than 6 times the energy than an accident at 40 miles per hour. Former Oklahoma Highway Patrol Chief Jerry Kaysen says most drivers don't have the experience to handle vehicles traveling that fast, especially new drivers.
You know, the mind's like a file cabinet. Everything that we do is based on training, education, and experience. And when there's none of those things present, there's nothing for us to rely on in our file cabinet up there that says, oh, here's what's happening, this is what I need to do.
He hopes to reach drivers who are new to the laws and conditions of the road.
And the other thing I get to do is to let people experience this, so they know what a car feels like when it goes out of control.
Kaysen teaches new drivers how to maintain control of their vehicles.
Alive at 25 is a very unique program that I think is very, very helpful to getting our younger people to understand the responsibilities of being a driver, and the peer pressure goes beyond the streets and it goes to being behind the wheel.
The course is offered at OSU OKC and is open to 15 through 24-year-olds. The program is designed to be an early intervention program.
What we're doing in Alive at 25 is saying that everybody in the car has a stake in this, and it identifies them and says, you know what, if you're in this age group, you're in group 1, you're the people that are being injured and killed in accidents more than any other group.
Kaysen and his fellow instructors use a skid car to help young drivers handle a number of scenarios.
Go up. That's what you're going to do, okay?
We can put you into controlled skids, understeering or oversteering, and let you apply proper techniques for recovering the car, and at a rate and at a speed that you actually understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, and the importance of not being distracted in a car, not being loud and noisy and carrying on conversations that when you're in inclement weather, because when a car starts to go out of control, you'll feel it if you're paying attention.
Kaysen says he wants courts to utilize similar programs for drivers who have been cited for excessive speeds.
The object is how do we re-educate the public? And this is where we're wanting the courts to look at alternative sentencing, fine them, but also say you will attend a defensive driving class. I think people need an education on choices and the consequences. And it's not about the money. It's about waking up in a wheelchair and not being able to ever walk again. It's about the other families and their loved ones that may end up in a wheelchair. It's not always about death. It's about living a lifetime of misery or watching a family member who has been restricted to a wheelchair or a bed or something. These are the things we got to get people to start thinking about.